Hi, I'm Dave, AI7R, and I'm going to talk to you about the 7760. I'm not going to unbox it. I'm not going to give you the specs. I'm not going to operate it. There's plenty of videos in that. This is just me telling you about my thoughts on the 7760. And you know, Ham's opinions, we're really good at it. If we didn't have them, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. Anyway. A little background, been a ham for 58 years. I've had lots of ICOMs in the past and all. And ICOMs are Kenwoods and Yaesus and boat anchors and all those. So anyway, I have a 7760 and frankly, I never thought I'd be able to afford one. I thought, oh, what radio could possibly be worth that much money? But I sold some gear, a couple of radios I wasn't using, and I made enough to buy it. So that's why I have it. Now, my background with ICOM is I have everything from the 705 to the 7300 to the 9700 for satellite work. The 7610 is my main radio at my other QTH, in the 7760 at this one. So I'm familiar with a lot of them. The 7610, I actually got one to play around with it, sold it, and I missed it. I bought another one. So so I know them well. I operate them all the time. So is the 7760 worth it? This is going to really be up to you, your own finances and everything else. But here's the deal. It has pure signals, so you got one of the best signals out there. It's going to be nice and clean. There's ways to do that with the Hermes for like $80, but this is built in, and it's part of it. It's good. It's 200 watts. It's going from 100 to 200 is a huge step. Since I've gotten it, I have not turned my amp on. And the reason I have a Mercury amp on it for it. The reason I haven't turned it on is because people would come back to me and they'd be too weak anyway, because they could hear me, but I couldn't hear them. So with the 200 watts, it's just about right. I can hear the people who are running those in-fed antennas because they're in HOAs or whatever. I use a 3-element beam, by the way. So is it really worth it? Well, the box itself is big. I mean, it's really big. It's under my desk here. And I haven't opened it because I wouldn't understand most of it anyway. It doesn't run 12 volts. It only plugs in the wall. So there is that too. So if you're going to use it for emergency or field day or whatever, it's not designed for that. It's designed to be set up and left alone. So there is that. The 7610, of course, is 12 volts. All of them are 12 volts otherwise. The extra display, I actually use it a lot. It's not just a bell or a whistle. It is, but it's one I use. So there's that. There's this big long list that comes with any really fancy camera or radio or whatever. And then there's the stuff you actually use. So I like it. I like it a lot. How close is it to the 7610? I don't know. They're really, really close. I love the 7610. I use the 2 receivers in this one more often, but it could be that I'm at a location that's a little more prevalent I'm not in the suburbs here. I'm in the forest, so a lot less noise. But I'd say that if it was any more money, it's like, no, that's too much. If you look at the RF deck and the fact that you can run it portable over the network, there was a lot of confusion on that because at first they weren't ready. So there wasn't a lot of talk about whether or not you could remote it. You can. I have mine set up through a router on the 44 network, so I can talk to it from anywhere in the world. And that's over the 44 network using the T-Mobile up here. T-Mobile, Starlink, all of those, they're very difficult to get out. or get into from the outside, almost impossible. So you have to VPN or use the 44 network or something like that. So I was, after a couple of years of poking with it, I finally got it to work. Here's one thing that helped me. I had a K4 here. There's two things actually. I had a K4 here. So I had a 7610 at my other QTH and K4 here, and I'm 72, and I'm not going to get any younger. I may think I am, but you know, when I changed QTHs, it's like I gotta learn a new rig. It's like So I thought having similar radios in both QTHs was good. The other one was the K4. As much as it's a super fine radio, I kind of miss it. The other option was putting a K4 at the other QTH, that's so I wouldn't have to jump back and forth between radios. But this one you can set what you want, the IP address, all the networking information. You can either do a DHCP or you can do it manually. On the K4, it was only DHCP. And if you need to put in like 44 addresses or something special, you couldn't do it on the K4 unless you got in and wrangled with the DHCP to issue it what you needed. And that's just one extra step that I couldn't figure out. So anyway, it's been 2 years playing around. I finally got this to work remote through the 44 network. It's pretty cool. I love it on CW. I use it on phone all the time. Rarely have a problem with any kind of signal. I'm usually stronger to them than they are to me. Anyway, if you have questions, let me know. But basically, I'd say that it's a really nice radio. It's probably worth what they're charging for it. It's not if you're one of those one rig guys who's using the same rig they used for the last 30 years. I envy you, actually. But anyway, the 7760 is nice. It's going to be in my estate sale someday. I'm never going to get rid of it. And yeah, obviously I've drank the ICOM Kool-Aid. Can't even tell you what flavor it was. Wild cherry or something, probably. Anyway, so anyhow, that's me. I'm not going to ramble anymore. I love the radio. Is it that much better than the 7610? Don't know. You're going to have to look at that and figure it out on your own, because it's almost twice as much money. But anyway, have a good one, and hope to talk to you on the air.